Hi everybody, I thought I would do this quick video. It might not be that quick because I'm just gonna do kind of a short little review on my couple of books that I've read. Now, stop. Sorry, I have a cat in my bedroom right now. This is Playful. You can see he has a little coat on his head. He just got fixed the other day, so he's being a little mischievous shit. So I'm just gonna put him on my lap so he stops being a crap head. Anyways, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by my little crap head of a cat. I decided that I was gonna do my review on The Cruel Prince. Um, I am okay. So I guess I should do it in order. I'm almost done with October's books, If It Bleeds and It by Stephen King. So I think I'll do those first and then I'll go down from there. So If It Bleeds was kind of like a couple stories in one book. It wasn't like short stories, it was just four different stories in the one book. I can't specifically remember what books they were, but I know there was one where he was a writer and he goes out to a cabin and all that and is trying to write a book and, Stephen King's craziness. My cat's being a twerp. And then there's one where it's like the end of the world, so it kind of reminded me of The Mist, minus the mist and the creatures and all that. And I can't remember what the other two were, but I know there was the end of the world one and then the cell one. Um, I can probably look it up. Could you stop? My cat's being nuts. Let's see. Hey, stop it. So I'm going to look it up because I can't remember. It was very well written though, so I will give that. It's a collection of four novellas. The first one is Mr. Harrigan's Phone. Oh yeah, I remember that. It was like it kind of reminded me of Cell a little bit. If you've read that story, I don't know if you have. It's kind of about. Actually, I don't really remember what that one's about either. Playful. Come here. But anyways, it's about this young guy that goes to this older guy's house to like do work and stuff for him, so like pull weeds and whatnot, and then kind of the story goes from there. I don't really want to give away anything, but it's a young boy and an older man, and that's the story based on them two. I don't want to give away any like spoilers or anything, but the story happens between them and all that. And if you want to, you can read into it later, or I can give a fuller explanation about it. I just don't want to give away any spoilers to people who haven't read it. And the first story is called Mr. Harrigan's Phone. And the second one is The Life of Chuck. And that's like another kind of novella that I actually really enjoyed this book. It was four in one, so I got four different stories. So it wasn't all the same. It was actually really different. And then the third one is Rat. It is named. And then the fourth one is called If It Bleeds. Obviously, the title of the story got into the book. If you can hear scratching in my background, it's my cat. He's in his litter box right now. He's in my bedroom. I am currently in my bedroom right now. As you can see, I have pictures of my best friend up here and other memes and whatnot here. Yes, I have Damon Salvatore. I'm obsessed with him. And my drawing of Captain Jack Sparrow behind me. That was from when I was in middle grade, high school kind of deal. And yeah, I have messy hair and I'm not really doing anything right now. Sorry, I gotta... Yeah, so those are the four short, no, or I guess not short, but those are the four novellas in this one book. This is a really good read, and I recommend for anybody that wants like creepy but not like spooky read. This is what I decided to read for the October, and it was really good. I'm really glad that I picked up this book. I bought it recently. I just splurged, thought I would get a Stephen King book, even though he's not really in my genre of books that I read. And the second book that I am reading is It by Stephen King. Sorry, somebody's messaging me. Just give me a minute. I got a new phone. iPhone 11. I love it. It's purple. And I've had nothing but people messaging me that I do not know. And it's really annoying. I've had like 10 plus messages. Sorry, my cat just walked across the thing. He's a little shit. So yeah, those are the two books I've read. Or one book with 4 books in it. And then I also did It by Stephen King, and I'm about 3/4 of the way through that one. Be good. And this one, if you have watched the movie, it won't be spoiled for you. This one kind of follows the... Okay then. Having a new phone. So yeah, it is pretty much like the movies. Like, it's very much based off the books, like the 2 movies are. They leave out a couple things, but I'm not gonna say them because spoilers, and I don't want to give away spoilers. So, if you have watched the movies, it closely follows those, just so I don't have to give any spoilers away, but... So yeah, if you know the story from the movies, it's about a clown that basically kills and eats young children. It's very, very creepy. I have to warn, there is some trigger warnings. There is a suicide in this book, so be warned about that. There is some graphic language, lots of cursing, and there is also some N-word mentioned, and I'm not going to say it on screen because that's just rude, but you guys all probably know what I'm talking about. It's very offensive language, but really, I kind of understand why he wrote it in there, because in back then, like, this book is based off like 1980s kind of time frames, so I kind of understand why he's using the N-word, but he uses it a lot. So if you don't like that kind of language or cursing or suicide trigger warnings in this book, because there is a suicide in it, I'm not going to say whose, but there is suicide warnings in there. So just so you know, that is in that book, and it's very graphic. It is literally a clown murdering children, so it's very graphic. This book is thick. And I mean, it's like 1100 and some pages, and I'm having a hard time reading it because of the length of it. But it's actually really, really good in a way. Like, it's really well written. I've obviously watched the movies before I watched the book, or read the book, sorry. I'm really tired right now. But yeah, I read the books after I watched the movies, and I'm kind of glad I did, because the movies leave out a couple plot things in there. They're not like a plot twist, but just things that happen in the book that didn't happen in the movie. So, yeah, there's that. And it also bounces around a lot, so it goes from when they're children to when they're adults. And I am pretty sure when it goes to adults, this is actually the second movie that they made, because it's such a heavy book. I was lucky enough to get the uh, paperback version of it, not the, like, hardcover version, and I also have the ebook and the audiobook, so this has helped me quite a bit. Why is it so dark? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed those books. They were very well written and all that. That's about all I have for October. This was the October reads. Now, it can be either a just fun read that you wanted to do. It's not actually the book club book. I have actually picked the book club book to be If It Bleeds by Stephen King, because that one was less scary, just for people that might not want a super scary read. And you could read any Stephen King book. It doesn't matter what book it is. It can be any Stephen King book. The extra can be. I just thought I would do If It Bleeds because I had the book on hand and I wanted to do it. And sorry, there was a hair. It's very, I'm pretty sure that I want to do a couple more Stephen King books. I have several Stephen King books that I've showed in a previous video of my I bought new books yay video. And so those ones I want to read throughout October. And I'm hoping to get those couple of books read. I have several. I think I got The Outsider. I could be wrong. I bought a lot of books, so I'm not 100% sure. Looking for books. Okay, so I bought The Mist, The Outsider, Christine. I think that's it. I could be wrong. Um. Oh, It, obviously, I bought that. If It Bleeds. Yeah, I bought several books from Amazon. What are you doing, cat? My cat's being weird. But yeah, I bought several books from Amazon, so that's been fun. Um, I'm hoping to get the couple books that I bought finished by the end of this month, which will probably happen because I'm a pretty fast reader. Once I get it done, I should be able to read the rest of those books with flying colors. Yes, I'm drinking an energy drink. I'm really tired right now. Um, in my little town, I live in a small town, and what happened was one of my neighbors, I don't know if it just happened to catch fire because, like, sparks or shorted the wires or whatever, but their vehicle was on fire yesterday or early this morning. And so I kind of got woke up at like 2:30 in the morning because their vehicle caught on fire and their tires kind of started to go. So they were on fire, so they made this really loud bang, which I did not know that tires did, but I guess because of the, air in there that they fill them up with, obviously. I guess compressed air makes boom noise. So yeah, that was fun. And then on top of it, we had a police officer come knocking on a door asking if we seen or heard anything, which I'm guessing means somebody must have set fire to it. And then not long after that, I find out that a trailer court, one of their trailers got set on fire in my town, and Fast Gas had a fire too. So, I don't know what's going on with all these criminals and stuff, but holy, you guys need to calm down and stop burning stuff down because it's just, yeah, it was crazy last night. So I'm really tired. So if I look tired, I probably do because I'm not really, I kind of just threw my hair up in a little thing. So yeah, those are two books that I have. Well, one book plus almost done the other book. Well, those are a couple books that I have read this month. Next month's book will be Heartless by Melissa Meyer. She's very I guess not well known author, but very very accomplished, and she has a few books out and all that. She did. She did the Lunar Chronicles, I believe. Yeah, I think she did those ones. And then I think there's a couple other ones, but I'm so tired I can't really remember. So yeah, those are the couple books. I've read Lunar Chronicles. I don't own all of them, but I want to. So yeah, that's the book that we're gonna read next month. It's kind of like a fairy tale retelling. It's, well, not a fairy tale. I believe the back said it was, ugh, I can't remember it now. Oh, like kind of like an Alice in Wonderland Red Queen kind of retelling. So I'm really excited about that. Got a piece of food stuck in there. My little buddy had a piece of food stuck in his collar, so I had to help him out with that. But yeah, so that's the book that we have decided to, well, I have decided to pick up for next month's book club. And try to find it. Oh goodness. Playful. Get over here. Hey. The cat's being heard again. Making it very difficult to do my things when he's being shit. I mean, craphead, sorry. So yeah, okay, so September's book club book was Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas. Oh, stop it, you annoying cat. I did not do it on auto? Really? Well, that's annoying. Okay. Well, my computer's being dumb. Yeah, so it's Crescent City we read last year. Sorry. Not last year, but last month we read that one. Or I read that one. Whoever else joined me, awesome. I really enjoyed this book. It did take me a good chunk to get into it because it's the first book of the series, so it's a world builder kind of thing for the first half of it. So be warned that it is a world building the first half of this book. But I love the characters. The banter between the two of them is just hilarious. I could not get over that because it was so funny. Yeah, it was really, really, really well written. Like, I've enjoyed Sarah J. Maas books forever. And actually, I am on quite a few book groups on Facebook. And I found Sarah J. Maas through this Facebook group. So, thank you, Facebook groups, for introducing me to a new author. I have enjoyed her immensely. She writes the Court of Thorn and Roses trilogy. There is a fourth one coming out, and it is a Court of Silver Flames. It comes out February 16th, 2021. So this coming up year, it's coming out. So that's going to be fun. Of course, I've already pre-ordered it, so that's fun. And also, she writes the what is it called? What are you doing? Thorn of Glass series. I've read all of them. I own all of them. And they are very well written. I love all the characters, and I hope to do a reread at some point. Sorry, my cat's butt is in the camera. I hope to do a reread. I'm not gonna rewrite them. Reread of this series soon, because I definitely need to do a reread of these for sure. They're very well written. I've enjoyed them immensely. The last book, Kingdom of Ash. Oh, be warned, I teared up and I was crying during this book. I know most of you will probably say it's just a book, but you got the feels in this book, just like Crescent City. You get the feels in this book, and the second book hasn't even come out yet. And I've read Crescent City twice already, and I probably will read it a third or fourth time before the next book is even released. So yeah, that's kind of fun. That one was read for kind of September read. I'm kind of just doing a quick update on all the books. I'm not going to really do an in-depth one. Sorry. I'm not really going to do an in-depth one because also I have a cat, so that's annoying. And also because I have so many books to get through. But if you do want me to do a more in-depth video review, I can do that. But for now, I'm just going to do kind of a short review of all the books that we've done so far. And if you have any any book you kind of would like to see in for the book club, then we can do that. If you want to leave comments, I have a Facebook group. If you want to join it, it's Book Dragons 2019. I'm also on Instagram, and I'm on Twitter as well. My Instagram account is Gemini _BookDragon 93, and my Twitter is BookDragon93. Feel free to follow me on either one of those. I'm also on Facebook. Feel free to join my group. I am 100% fine with adding you on my Facebook group. Feel free to subscribe to my channel, BookDragon93. That's kind of just my little interruption through myself. My camera just twitched out. Come on, where are you? Okay, so August's book club book was Crescent City. September's was Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Now, this book I enjoyed too. She's a really good author. I do love this book. It's so funny because the interactions between the two main characters just makes me laugh so hard, because she just gets so mad at him and he just smirks at her, which makes her more mad because he smirked at her. So I don't want to give anything away, but there is dagger throwing at his face. That is really hilarious. Really, Kat? And it's hard to believe that she actually managed to throw it at him. But the plot twist in this book, if you have not read this book, I definitely recommend it. Sorry, my cat's being a turd again. I definitely recommend it. It's a really well written book. The second one is out already, so if you want to read the second one, you can read it. I plan on doing just a video review on it because they're so good. I'm hoping that they don't disappoint me, because sometimes the sequels disappoint you from the first book, so I'm hoping they don't. That's kind of all I wanted to say about them, because I don't really have any new books to talk about right this second, so. But yeah, that's all I really had to talk about that. But yeah, that's just my short little review. Sorry, bugging my cat. My short little, well, I guess it's not really short, it's like 30 minutes, but that's my little review that I did on these books. I am hoping to eventually do, where did I put my other phone? There it is. More books. I've written it down on my little tablet, but I haven't got to it yet, so I don't know if I wrote it down on my book group. Okay. I don't think I wrote it down. But I did all the reviews kind of that I wanted to do. I definitely recommend all the books that I have mentioned, and I really hope you enjoy this video. I'm sorry I'm so scatterbrained today. I'm pretty tired. But yeah, so I just wanted to do that little video, and even though my cat decided to go walk by like 4 times, um I do have a couple of books that I want to show you, but they're just kind of new ones that I got that I kind of want to show off. So I want to go grab them. I will be right back. Hopefully my cat doesn't knock over my tablet thing, because he likes to do that. You stay. Yo, chunky butt. Hi, Nut. You stink. You know that? Okay, I am back. So, a couple books that I have got. One is a pre-order that I completely forgot about, but I got really excited about it when I got it. It said it was going to be in the mail on October 6th, but it came early. It came like yesterday or the day before yesterday, I think. Probably the day before yesterday because it was Friday. Sorry, my nose is running. So, I got The Glass Queen by Gina Showalter. This book is the sequel to The Evil Queen by Gina Showalter. And can I just say, this cover, can you see that? It's like purple. It's really pretty. So that's the first one I got. This was my pre-order from probably last year because it was that good. And then the next kind of binge I did, because I've always wanted to read them, is the first 3 books of the Miss Peregrine's Peculiar or Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. Now, I only got the first 3 because I didn't know if I was going to like all of them, but I feel like I'm going to like them. They were cheaper than I thought they were going to be because of the covers and everything, and they're, of course, paperback. I actually prefer paperback just because the dust cover is really annoying and I always end up losing them. It's ridiculous. But yeah, that's the first book of the series, is Miss Peregrine's Home for Particular Children, and the second one is Hollow City. That one looks interesting. And the third one is Library of Souls. So I got the first 3. If I like the first 3, then I will try and get the rest of the series. But being as I don't have a job right now, I'm kind of trying to do kind of bills and stuff before books. These were bought before I lost my job, unfortunately. So I'm pretty excited about those. I don't remember if I showed you the one book by what's his name? Christopher Paolini. He is such a well-known author. Like, I've probably read Eragon at least 4 times. I am hoping to read it again because I really enjoy the books. Another one that I really like is Inkheart. Those are really good books. It's a trilogy, and I definitely recommend that because they're really well written. I'll show you the Christopher Paolini one anyways because I'm not sure if I showed you guys it before, but I'm gonna look for it right now. It's somewhere on my shelf in my bedroom. Okay, where are you, Christopher Paolini? Ah, there you are. So, it's a fairly thick book. This is To Sleep in a Sea of Stars by Christopher Paolini. He is a very, very good author. I didn't even know he was writing any more books at the moment, actually. Like, I literally just found this when I was scrolling through Amazon. I wasn't even planning on buying anything, but as soon as I seen it, I had to buy it because he's good. And I got it in a couple days, and I was happy. So, this is kind of like a alien, different planet kind of book. So, I'm pretty interested in that because his Eragon series is dragons. So, I want to know what he does, what magic he does with his alien book. So, this sounds pretty good. I didn't even read the Nothis? I can't speak today. I didn't read the description on the back. Cat? Playful. Come here. Come. Come here. Sorry, my cat's being a little bag of dicks. So yeah, it sounds really good. It's like kind of reminds me of like Lux series, which was really well written, also by Jennifer L. Armentrout, but that's okay. It also reminds me of like Lunar Chronicles. That's kind of alien like, but who knows? I might read it next. I'm hoping to figure out what I want to read for the next couple of months until January 2021. So, yeah, we're gonna see how I feel about this one. I might make it as a book club book. I don't know if I do enjoy it because I want to read it next. So, I'll read Heartless, and then I want to read this one and see what I think of it. It might be a Genius Showalter one instead. I don't know. I might make it for like January or February. I don't really know. I kind of want to do a like lovey-dovey one for February since it's like, Valentine's Day and all that crap. So that's what I kind of decided to do. I haven't really decided anything for sure yet, but if you want to comment a book that you enjoyed that you would like to see me do a review on or would like to do the book club book on, let me know in the comments down below, and I will say this is it for my video for now. I should have new books coming soon. October 6th, I believe, it should be coming out because I pre-ordered a couple on Amazon, of course. Where is it now? Cat hair and everything. Oh my goodness. Okay, where are you? Aha, there it is. Okay, so the couple of books I pre-ordered was The Brightest Night by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is a really good book. I don't actually remember what the other books are, so I'm actually gonna have to look that up because I don't even remember. Where is my Goodreads? Okay, what do I want to do? I want to do playful. What are you doing? My cat's being his shit again. Thank you, cat. Now you made me forget what I was doing. Ugh. Cats. There it is. Brightest night. Can you stop? Gosh. Oh, now I remember. So, this book is the third one in the Origin series. Now, I forgot this one was the third one because I've been waiting for so long. The first one in this trilogy is The Darkest Star. I'm going to see if it will come up here. This is The Darkest Star. I don't know how well that's going to show up, but that's the first one. The second one is Burning Shadow. I don't know how well you can see that because it's just, I don't actually own them. They're just on my phone. But yeah, those are the two ones that we have, I've read earlier, like this year. And, oh my goodness. The third one is called The Brightest Night. So I'm really excited about this. I completely forgot that it was even there. So I'm very glad I checked on this. The other two books that I have pre-ordered are A Sky Beyond the Storm by Sabaa Tahir. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. She wrote An Ember in the Ashes, I believe it was called, the first one. It is really well written. I actually did not think I was going to like this, but I got it from the library and I actually really enjoyed it. So I'm very glad that I got it. So this is the second book. I don't know if there's going to be more books, but it doesn't release until December 2021 or December 1st, 2020. So that's fun. I really don't like that. So yeah, that's the two out of the three books that I bought. There's a cat on my leg. And the third book that I pre-ordered that should be coming out soon. Actually, it should be coming out tomorrow, I think. Oh no, okay, it's gonna be coming out the day after tomorrow. So Tuesday I'll be here. Oh, I'm excited! Yay! So this book is called The Trials of Apollo by Rick Riordan. So this is the fifth book. Oh yeah, this is the fifth book of this series. It's kind of about Apollo, obviously, as it says, The Trials of Apollo. But it's about Apollo. It's hilarious. I have a couple book reviews, not on here, but I hope to reread it and do my review and put it on YouTube. And hey, baby. My baby's laying on my lap. That beautiful babies. Okay. Yeah, so I'm hoping to read the one before this. The name of it's not coming to me right now, but just look up Rick Riordan books and you'll see this one, and it should give you the other ones in the series too. It's basically, I don't want to give it away, but it's basically Apollo does something that pisses off his father, Zeus. So Zeus decides to throw him in a teenager's body. And it's hilarious. It's a nice, light, funny read. There is some kind of more serious things in it, but it's not like a lot. It's just like a little bit of seriousness. My cat's trying to get through. It's not really serious. It's kind of a middle grade kind of read. So that's kind of fun. I like to read middle grade. It doesn't really matter if you don't or you do. It's just a suggestion and my pre-orders that I'm excited to get. I think there's a couple more, but I'm not 100% sure which ones they are because there's a lot of them. So those are just a couple that I'm excited for, and I think I'm going to leave it at that because now my video is 45 minutes long. I'll try to do on Tuesday my another book unboxing series. Also, I have exciting news. My cat's biting my foot. I just subscribed. What are you doing? I can't lick my foot. I have subscribed to a BookBox subscription. I don't really do that usually, but I decided that I was going to treat myself, because why not? So I got a Spearcraft box. I'm not really sure what books are going to be in there, but when I do get it, I am going to unbox it on here, and hopefully you all will be as surprised as I am, and I'm really excited to get it, and I hope that it doesn't take too long because I do not have patience at all. I'm a very impatient person. I'm still waiting for some stuff in the mail as well, so that's fun. My cat keeps walking across my computer. Stop that, people. Why do you do this? He's being such a craphead, so I had to bug him a little bit. So yeah, that's my kind of little video I wanted to do. It's almost 15 minutes now. So, thank you for the ones who have subscribed to my channel. I hope I get more subscriptions, but that's not the reason I do these videos. I really like doing these videos because I can talk about books, and people in my house, they're not really book readers, and all of my best friends that love books, they're online and they don't live here anymore, so I kind of have to deal with that. I miss them immensely, and if they watch my YouTube or anything, hi Lissy, hi Alyssa, I love you both. Yeah, so that's my little book review, or my few book reviews that I have done, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys later. Bye!